The Untold Truth 369. Grand rising, you guys. Peace and love to everyone and everything vibing high. Peace and love to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love, you guys. Peace and love. Today is another episode of The Untold Truth 369, and I'm your host, ChiicoDank. All right? Now, today what we're going to talk about is yesterday we talked about the sacral chakra, which is your creativity and pleasure center. And today we're going to talk about the solar plexus, the next one that's above. All right? We're going to talk a little bit about the solar plexus. And the reason why... The reason why I want you guys to get in tune with your chakra so bad is because, like, for one, it's your energy centers. And if you are spiritual, I'm not speaking to you if you're religious. If you're spiritual, yes, I'm talking to you. So, all I want to say is, it's your energy centers. And if you're spiritual, then you know that energy is important on all levels. All right? And it's important for you to balance out these chakras so you don't have problems with your body, problems with your mental, and problems with your spiritual body. Okay? Because like I told y'all before, if you don't balance your chakras, and there's a possibility that you can give too much energy to an energy center. So that's what I'm telling you guys, this shit is important. You gotta balance out everything. You can give too much energy to your to any one of the chakras. You can give too much energy to it and then overstimulate it. Okay? And then there's balance and then there's an imbalance. Okay? So I need you guys to know the difference between all of those. And I will explain what happens to your body and to you as a whole when your chakras are of an imbalance. Okay? That's what we're going to talk about today, you guys. A sacral chakra. And I got some notes here on my phone. All right, that I'm going to be reading from to further help me explain why it's important for your chakras to be unlocked. What the hell is that? Oh, I don't know. It's some bullshit anyway. It's a work shirt. All right, so for those of you who don't know, the sacral chakra is the third chakra, okay? It's the third chakra up from the root. The color of this chakra is yellow, you guys. So remember, it goes from red to orange to yellow. If you notice, the colors are getting brighter, okay? The further you go up, they're getting brighter, okay? Remember that. So we have the color of the solar plexus chakra is yellow, all right? And it's located 2 inches above the navel. All right? So your root is base of the spine. Your sacral is the womb area. Okay? And then your solar plexus is near your solar plexus. Because you have a solar plexus, and then you have your solar plexus chakra. There are two different things. But it's located 2 inches above your navel. If you guys don't know what a navel is, your belly button. Okay? Now, this chakra represents self-esteem, pleasure, willpower, personal responsibility, and power intellect. All right? Clarity, beliefs, and independence. That's what this chakra represents. All right? So think if you have like self-esteem problems with pleasure, all of that. That's an imbalance of it. The element of the solar is fire, like I said yesterday. So it goes earth, water, fire, okay? And the heart chakra is air, okay? And it's the heart chakra. I don't even want to talk about that yet. I was about to scoot ahead on y'all. We on the solar plexus, all right? The solar plexus chakra. But the element of the solar plexus is fire. And the mantra associated with the solar plexus is Ram. R-A-M. So it's Lam, Vam, Ram. Okay? So when you're chanting Ram, and here's another thing that's important. Since it's a lower chakra, it's a lowered music tone when you're chanting the mantra. It's a lower tone, like a lower decibel in tone. It's a lower frequency, so it'd be like a baritone-ish hum. Okay. Now, some crystals that are associated with the solar plexus is going to be of a yellow hue. Hence, the color of the solar plexus is yellow. So we got citrine, topaz, malachite, and calcite. Those are some of the stones that are associated with this chakra. Okay. Now, the symbol of the sacral is 10 petals with a circle containing a downward pointing triangle. And the downward pointing triangle, you guys, if you don't know about the elements or the Star of David, as they call it, the Star of David, that's the representation of as above, so below. That's the representation of the Star of David, if you guys didn't know. That's what that's about. All the elements have certain symbols, and together they create the Star of David, the 6-pointed star. But that's a different topic. That's a different topic. Okay? Essential oils that you can use. Remember, I keep telling y'all there's ways to open and balance your chakras, which is yoga, essential oils, and meditation. Those are the three top ways of balancing your shit out, your chakras. But some oils that are associated with, what the hell? Some oils that are associated with this chakra are frankincense, which smells good. Then they have sandalwood, which I love. Chamomile, I love. Rosewood, I love. Rosemary, it smells wonderful too. Rose and rosemary. Like, all of those smell wonderful, to be honest with you. Like, you can grab an incense with some of these smells on it if you want to use it that way. But the oils are more so a concentrate of such, herb or flower that they're using. Now, the organs that are associated with the sacral chakra are the liver, the pancreas, the stomach, digestive system, large intestines, adrenal gland, and your lung. Okay? So just think about that. If you're having problems with your sacral chakra, you're more than likely having problems with those organs in your body. Or you're more than likely going to have some type of ailment or some type of problem with those particular organs in your body because of an imbalanced solar plexus. Okay? That's why I feel like it's important. Because you're going to be messed up on all type of levels when you don't balance out your chakras. And half of y'all don't even realize that your chakras are being blocked. You don't realize that you need to balance out your chakras. You don't realize this stuff yet. But that's why I'm here to teach you. So you can learn. And do this on your own time. Don't force yourself to do any of this stuff. Do it with free will and intent in your heart and desire to do so. That you would want this for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now, some foods associated with it are going to be some yellow foods. You know what I'm saying? Or fruits. Yellow foods, fruits, and vegetables. All right? So we got squash, pumpkins, corn. We got oats, sweet potatoes, lemons, yellow pears, lentils, golden apples, yellow and orange peppers, and spelt and rice, whatever that is. I have never heard of spelt. I don't know what spelt is. But those are some of the healing foods that help balance out your solar plexus, your solar plexus chakra. Same, like, I'm surprised they named pineapple, because pineapple is yellow. But associate yourself with things that are like how I got these yellow high-vis vests. Me wearing that just helps open up my solar plexus. Now, we have some imbalanced attributes that will happen when your chakras, when your solar plexus is imbalanced. All right? Here's some things that can happen to you. You'll have low self-esteem. You'll have control issues, manipulative tendencies. Woo! How many of us have that? How many of us are manipulative? Huh? You better check out your solar. Misuse of power. Lack of clear direction. How many of you seem lost in life? Huh? Work on that solar. Then we got lack of ambition and purpose. Boy, I know a lot of people feel that. Work on that solar. Now, the Sanskrit name of the solar plexus chakra is Manipura, which means city of jewels. Okay? Now, what we're going to talk about next is what the solar plexus is all about, all right? Now, like I said, the location is above the navel, 2 inches approximately, all right? And the energy that stems from the solar plexus is self-worth. That's the energy. So if you're lacking selflessness, then you have some work to do on your solar plexus. Okay? That's all I'm stating. It ain't too much to it. Now, we're going to talk about some ways to actually open and balance your chakras out. Okay? Not your chakras, but just this particular one, the solar plexus. Alright? One way is the fire in sun. Okay? So the more that you're in Ra, right over here, the more that you're with him. Oh, I can't show you him right now. Well, the more that you're with Ra, because I stand in them every day and ground myself and taking that photonic energy as needed. So standing in the sun can definitely help balance out your solar plexus. Also being around fire. And I love fire. How many of you guys are arsonists? Where's my arsonists out there? Love fire. It's an overactive solar plexus. But the solar plexus chakra's element is fire. So this is the perfect time to have a bonfire with friends, or you can enjoy some time with fire by doing self-care practices like meditating. If it's summer and you're open and you're keen on starting a fireplace, that's another way to balance out your solar plexus chakra. Okay? Simple things like having a picnic in the sun. Just being out in the sun itself will help balance and open up your solar plexus. Okay? And help you realize more about yourself other than what they want us to know. Other than what they tell us that we are. Okay? That's all that's all right there. I need a retwist. But another way to open and balance out your solar plexus is to write out a self-love list. All right? Because remember, the solar plexus, it stems off self-esteem. If you have low self-esteem, your chakra is blocked. All right? It just says write out a positive list about yourself. Why you love each of these things that you list off about yourself. Like, for instance, say you love your smile. Say you love your eyes. Say you love this certain characteristic or attribute about yourself. Write out ways and why do you like that certain attribute or characteristic about yourself. If you love your smile, write down why you love your smile. This is a part of journaling, all right? Because you can open your chakras through words too, by affirmations, which is speaking, and writing it down, which is journaling. There's many ways to open your chakra up. You just have to know. You just have to know. And you have to have faith and you have to have belief in this system that it'll work. Because it's energy. And I know it's going to work. I don't have no doubt in my mind about any of this. And neither should you. If you're spiritual, if you're on your spiritual journey, trying to raise your vibration, that's what all of this is about. Raising your vibration. Raising your vibration. When you balance out these chakras, you're going to reach Christ consciousness. That's what we all want to achieve, right? We all want to reach that God body, right? Balance your chakras out. Eat correctly, which is in the sun with the sun. Okay? Your circadian rhythm. I need to talk about all of these things. I'm going to talk about your circadian rhythm when I'm done with all 7 chakras. And there's more than 7 chakras. There's like 33 chakras. But we don't know of the other ones because they're on a higher plane of existence. These are just the chakras located within the physical vessel that we so-called call the body, the avatar. There's only 7 located in this physical body. But when you reach your etheric body and your cosmic body, you have several more chakras to unlock. Like I said, when we came here, we was on the 33rd frequency. We weren't 5, 6, 7, 7, 2. We weren't 5, 8, 5, 9. We weren't this small. We were giants. We were huge. Why do you think the pyramid statues are fucking huge? That was the actual depiction of how big we were. I don't think y'all can fathom that, though. That we gods and goddesses used to be 50 to 100 feet tall. Taller than some of these fucking trees we see nowadays. That's what we need to get back to. But don't worry. It's all in effect. Now, another way is to meditate. As I say, that's like one of the main ways to me is to meditate. And when you meditate, you want to use the mantra Ram to call on that chakra, to let that chakra know that you are working on it. Okay? And when you meditating about your solar plexus, you want to envision an orb, a yellow orb. Okay? A yellow orb that fills the space of your solar plexus area. Breathing in and breathing out. And when you breathe in, you want to envision that orb. And then when you breathe out, you want to envision it getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. You want to think of, since the element is fire, it would be best for you to meditate in the sun or around a fire or envision fire when you're meditating. You know what I'm saying? Envision you sitting by a fire, doing something creative with fire when you're meditating. Okay? It's just as simple as that. There's nothing too excessive or too tedious. None of this is tedious. All of this is very simple work. It just, you need patience. You need patience. A lot of it. And then you have your affirmations. Like I said, man, meditation is like the main form, and all of these are just breakoffs of meditation, like the journaling and like how they saying, like this one, it says the solar plexus affirmations, and I'm gonna go over those in a few, but these are just ways to open and balance your chakras. I mean, your solar plexus chakra. So practice the affirmations, and whenever you're using affirmations, it's nothing but positivity. You're doing nothing but speaking positivity to the world, to yourself, and speaking it to the universe, putting it into the universe, which ultimately is going to come full circle back around to you, okay? But we must get in tune with this type of stuff, man. We are so out of tune, it's ridiculous. And it's disappointing and it's sad how far off we are and how far off we choose to stay. You know what I'm saying? How we don't want to revert back to who we once were. It just don't make sense to me sometimes, you know? But that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm teaching you guys these lessons and going through this with you guys. Because we all are one. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. White people, y'all came from us. Y'all came from us. We were the first on this planet. We created everything. Everything that you can think of. Everything that you can think of, we created. Even y'all. Like I'm gonna explain. I can't wait to talk about that subject. Most of y'all white people don't even know y'all own history. Where y'all came from. You don't know. And it's sad. Y'all are so quick to tell us about ours, the made up version. And don't know where you came from. Most of you might know. Might have an idea where you came from. But I'm telling you, you guys were created in a goddamn bowl. A petri dish. That's what you was created in, a petri dish. But that's another topic. I promise you I'm going to get to that. I promise you I'm going to get to that. Because it's time that y'all know these things. And I'm talking about every single white person. Every, what's it called? Not duration. Every, I can't think of the word right now. But Asians, Chinese, like they're white people too. Y'all are already categorized as white folks. Why is that? Why do you think some Mexicans can be labeled as a Caucasian? Huh? Yes, it's a real thing. Why is that though? Why is that? Another topic for another day, I promise you. I promise y'all I'm gonna get to that. That's a big one. But another way is to practice color therapy. Alright? By immersing yourself in all things yellow. Like you can go out and have all yellow on. You can have lemon scented candles, yellow candles, yellow paint in your house. The paint, like a yellow room you can go into and meditate that way with your solar plexus. Like, just immerse yourself in things that's yellow. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the color of the solar plexus. And I know some of y'all probably, yellow, ew. Some of y'all probably don't like yellow, but some people probably love yellow. Like, I love orange, and that's the sacral. Some of y'all like red, that's the root. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all like purple, that's the crown. Some of y'all like blue, that's the third eye. Some of y'all like the heart, that's green. You know what I'm saying? Like, by the time I get through teaching y'all these lessons on the chakras, y'all should know them by now. And then I'm going to further break them down later on. Like, I'm telling you guys, I'm being basic level with you guys. I'm not trying to sit here and rack your brain all day long. I'm going to come on here, get straight to the point, deliver the point, and that's it. I'm out. I ain't worried about if you taking heed or not, because I've done my duty, which is delivering the message. It's up to you to receive it. I delivered it, but are you going to receive the message? Or are you going to blatantly ignore it like you do everything else? It's on you. That's all. That's all I'm saying. It's not on me. That's all you, my friend. Okay? Another way is to practice yoga. Who don't know about yoga? A lot of y'all do. A lot of y'all don't. But it's a very good thing to know about. And it's a very good thing to get into. And it'll help some of you stiff back motherfuckers be more flexible. And that's also a form of pranayama, of breathing exercises, because you're doing breathing exercises while you're doing yoga in certain poses which affect the chakras on a positive way. Like this, you have to get in tune with these things. It's not hard. It's if you're willing to. That's it. It's if you're willing to do these things. If you're not, then don't. I don't condone anything or anyone who resonates on a low vibratory fucking wave, who vibrates low. I don't even want to be around those people. I don't want to conversate with those people. Some of those people can't even stand to be around me because my energy's so high. And once I start speaking knowledge to them, they can't fathom that. They don't want to be around it. They think it's nonsense until they're at the crossroads waiting. Like, damn, I should have listened to Cheek. I should have listened to Dank, man. Damn, that nigga was right. Of course. If it don't resonate with your soul, you ain't vibing high enough. Everything I'm telling you resonates with my soul. That's why I'm telling you guys. For we all are one. We are connected. Okay? Now, I want to speak about some affirmations for the solar plexus, which is I am. Okay? So when you say something like, I am, blah, 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 whether it be positive or negative, if you be like, I am stupid, like how most of y'all say, or Any other negative affirmations y'all want to use, you're telling that to your body. You're telling that to your solar plexus. That you stupid. So what do you think is going to make you? Stupid. Always speak positive, man. You think positive, which makes you speak positive, which makes you manifest positivity. Like I'm going to stress this to y'all every day. Because this whole thing, this whole world that's set up is all mental. Everything you do in life is a mental thing. Everything you do in life, you think about it first. You don't just go out into the world and just do everything off the whim. No. You always have a thought process first before you speak about something. Because you're damn sure talking to yourself in your head, or talking to your inner self in your head, and then you gonna end up manifesting some shit out loud for the thoughts you have. Come on, y'all. This is basic knowledge, common knowledge. I don't even want to use the word sense no more. It's common knowledge to know this. In the year 2024, it's common knowledge to know about your chakras. It's common knowledge to know about your energy. It's common knowledge to know about the Kundalini. It's common knowledge to know that you aren't a human, gods and goddesses. It's common knowledge to know that we are of the Anunnaki descent, gods and goddesses. That's common knowledge now. It's common knowledge to understand, to understand that all of these beings don't belong here on this planet. That they came here to this planet. It's common knowledge to know that the Matrix is up. Their world is ending. This simulation we living in is ending. Going to work is going to end. Holidays are going to end. Okay? Birthdays are going to end. All this materialistic shit y'all value in the world is going to cease. Money is going to cease. That's what most of y'all care about so much. It's going to cease. Then what y'all gonna be? Then what's the trend then? What's the trending topic then? Ain't gonna be no internet. Ain't gonna be no phones, none of that shit. What y'all gonna do then? When you ain't got your green thumb. When you don't know how to plant a fucking rose bush. When you don't know how to plant fucking, the easiest thing to grow is a pepper. When you don't even know how to grow peppers. When you don't know how to grow vegetables or fruits. And if you don't know how to grow them, you damn sure don't know how to harvest them. Like, all of this shit matters, y'all. And it's redundant for you guys to sit back and not acknowledge this shit. Some solar plexus chakra affirmations deals with I am mostly. I feel calm, confident, and powerful. Tell yourself that when you look in the mirror every day. I am ambitious and capable. Tell yourself that. I stand in my personal power. I am motivated, persistent, and successful. I am kind to myself and my development. I am important. I can have everything I want in life, and I value myself. All of those are self-esteem affirmations. Dealing with your self-esteem. Some of y'all don't have good self-esteem or a high self-esteem. You think low of yourself. Why? Why? Why would you think low of yourself? It don't make sense, do it? You should never think low of yourself. Always think highly of yourself. Always speak highly of yourself. Okay? That way it will manifest onto the physical realm. This shit is very important, y'all. Very important, man. I'm going to stress that every day to you. Because I know in my heart this shit is real. This energy, the energy that's coming down on the planet right now, that's rising, the energy that's always been within the planet, is now rising with the help of 2 to 4 suns. Y'all don't realize the times that we about to be in. How outside is going to be. How hot it's going to be outside. Some of our own brothers and sisters aren't going to be able to take that energy because their diet is so fucked up. Their blood is impurified. Your organs are struggling daily to help push your body to make it better, to make it healthier. Some of us ain't gonna make it through this, y'all, because we want to be complacent with the matrix. We don't want to cleanse our body completely. I see a couple people doing that duck flower cleanse. Kudos, respect, peace and love to you guys, because that's something serious. That duck flower is no joke. That shit is potent. You're gonna be shitting, spitting, and pissing all from your asshole. But anyways, y'all, please try to work on these chakras and get them balanced. And like I told you, you must start with the root chakra. Balance that one out first. Then you move to the sacral. Then you move to the solar. Then you move to the heart. Then you move to the throat. Then you move to the third eye. Then you move to the crown. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But think about this. If we were to practice this stuff when we first landed, imagine where we would be at right now on terms of energy. Sheesh. Planet would be so much better. Now we're going to talk about what happens and what you would go through if your solar plexus is blocked, balanced, and too balanced. Like I said, you can give too much energy to your chakra centers. Then it's almost as if it has a reverse effect. But when it's blocked, you will experience anxiety and chronic stress. How many of you guys have that? Just think. No shame. I ain't judging you, because I know we all have problems. All right? Diabetes and related health issues. How many of us have diabetes? Black community. Huh? How many gods and goddesses have diabetes? Simple cure. It's a cure to diabetes. You don't got to live with pricking yourself every day. It's a cure. I can tell you about it. You can research it yourself. Dr. Sebe has the proof. Yaki Awakening has the proof. And Yada Awakening has the proof. You can heal. It's as if you want to or not. Some of y'all don't believe in that. Y'all still believe in Big Pharma. I'm gonna laugh like Harry did from Resident Alien. Because he don't know how to laugh right. Because that's how funny it is y'all still believe in Big Pharma. Like, that shit crazy. Low self-esteem. Remember, this is the self-esteem chakra center. So you'll have low self-esteem when it's blocked. And I know a lot of people with low self-esteem. I'm always I'm the guy that come around and uplift you. The hell, what's wrong with you? You want to talk about it? I'm that dude. I'm that dude, and I won't judge you. Hell, nigga, I'll expose some of my fucking laundry with you. If you're doing it with me, we might as well be on the basis level of equality, right? Yeah. If you don't judge me, I won't judge you. The energy I give out is reciprocated, meaning that whatever you do to me, whatever energy you give me, I'm gonna give it back to you 10 times over. You know what I'm saying? You come to me with some bullshit, I'm gonna meet you with some bullshit. On top of bullshit, on top of bullshit, on top of more bullshit. So miss me with it, nigga. Lack of confidence. How many of you guys lack confidence? How many females lack confidence? Not too many females. Y'all 300 pounds wearing two pieces. You know what I'm saying? That's a high confidence level to me. You highly confident in yourself. But love yourself. I just won't love you. I just won't be in love with you. I love you as a goddess, but I won't be in love with who you are as a goddess, if that makes sense. All right, then. I'm here. I need you to be. Fear of self-expression. So that's just people who can't express themselves, can't voice themselves to people. You got a blocked chakra. Okay? Fear of rejection. Man, I'm scared to ask that girl out. For what? The worst anybody can tell you is no. And you're gonna let that one syllable word fuck your whole day up. Get over yourself. Inability to recognize, support, and advocate for self. So those of you who can't stand up for yourself, block solar plexus chakra. Okay? No self-identity, being who others want them to be. So if you're doing something outside of yourself that you don't want to do just because somebody else wants you to do it or asks you to do it, and you still do it, that's blocking your solar plexus chakra because it's lowering your self-esteem. You get it? Don't you get it? If not, the exit's that way. The exit's that way. Or the exit's that way. Or that way. Whichever way you want to go. Exit. Okay? Disconnection from needs and wants. Alright? This is stuff people do on a daily basis. Like you're doing things that you don't want to do. Hence going to work. Some of y'all don't want to go to work, wake up and go to your job. But you're doing it because who needs you to be there? Your fucking boss. That's lowering your self-esteem. Simple shit like that. Okay? You'll be controlling if you have a blocked solar plexus chakra. How many men and women are so controlling out there that you end up being lonely and miserable still? I wonder why. Lack of self-respect for others, arrogance, and judgmental of others. You see what I'm saying? So all of that stems off you having low self-esteem. It doesn't make sense to you guys now? Like it's because it's always made sense to me. That's why I'm breaking it down to you on this level. Like I'm gonna find the information and I'm gonna find the simplicity in the information that I'm reading off to you guys and read it to you guys in the most simplest form, okay? So you can get it on a base level. Then I'm gonna start taking you to advanced classes. Once I get through all of this basic level shit with you guys, I'm gonna start becoming more advanced with you guys, okay? I'm actually have meditation practices on this channel and everything. I'm actually gonna sit down and meditate with you guys for at least an hour. And I'm going to tell you what I experienced afterwards. Okay? Now, here's some things that happens when they're balanced. When it's balanced, when your solar plexus is balanced. Healthy digestive system. So how many of you guys be constipated all the time? Or because I'm gonna let you know this now. Every time you shit, within the next hour, it's not even supposed to take you an hour to digest your food. Okay? 30 minutes max to digest your food. And if you ain't digesting your food in 30 minutes or more, or less, you have an intestinal problem, a digestive problem. You have blockage and mucus and old feces in your colon that you need to cleanse. I ain't trying to be vulgar about it, but it's real shit. Half of us still got worms in our body. We walk around with worms every day because we want to be on a white man's Western diet, eating all type of dead animals. Man, I'm gonna break all of that down to y'all, man, because I'm pretty sure y'all won't go running on all fours chasing after a cow or a deer and eat that motherfucker straight up like that and just take a chomp out that motherfucker. Y'all ain't gonna eat no animal like that. You gotta season it up. You gotta cook it. You ain't gonna eat it raw with no seasoning. I know some hunters do that. Eat the deer heart or whatever the fuck they kill, the heart of it, thinking it's some primordial fucking activity. Man, y'all something else. That's barbaric at its highest form, dumbass. But anyways, balanced and healthy metabolism. Some of y'all don't have a high metabolism. Some of y'all got a low metabolism, and that's why you gain 80 pounds in a week. Because all you want to do is eat shit that's unhealthy for the body, and now your digestive system is sitting there punching at these goddamn meats all day and all night while you sleep, and now you tossing and turning trying to figure out why the fuck you can't rest good. Because your body is trying to get all these meats up out of you. Yep. Yep. Man, what the fuck? Let's see what he wants. Yep. I'm like 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm about to take 469 and be on Sunset right now. So I'll be at the church. All right. But yeah, it's important, y'all. This stuff is very important. And I don't know if you can tell by how I'm rambling off at you guys, but this shit important to me. This shit very important to me. And I don't take it for play. But yeah, your digestive system. You want to cleanse that. Because when you eat, as soon as you eat, whatever meal you eat, and that's why we're supposed to be eating fruits and vegetables. You know what I'm saying? It's way easier to digest. It's easier on the digestive system to digest. So you're not sitting there tossing and turning, and then you have to eat with your circadian rhythm. The moment you eat outside of your circadian rhythm, you won't have good rest. Or some of you end up fucking comatose from eating too much. There's going to be an imbalance of sleep or rest. Okay? Now, you'll have a healthy self-esteem or a high self-esteem level when it's balanced. All right, you'll be more confident too. Comfortable in social activities. Okay, no extreme intro or extrovert. Extroversion. Okay, so it's an introvert and an extrovert. If you don't know what that is, look them up. I'm an introvert. But then they have easily takes charge when you have a balance chakra. And that's pretty much self-explanatory. Advocate for personal needs. Support own emotional needs. You find joy in life. Not afraid to shine. You know how some people can walk in the room and just brighten the whole room up? That's how you know they have a balanced solar plexus chakra. those people who give life to the room. They can just walk in a room of, they'll just walk in a room of just low energy or any type of energy, and everybody just look, and that's a balanced solar plexus chakra right there. Okay? And then you'll be productive. Okay? Not a workaholic, but you'll be productive in work. Meaning not to overwork yourself, but doing just enough to get the work done, if that makes sense. Ooh. Grand Rising, Ra! He was shining a little bright just now. He caught me off guard with that one. But, alright. That's what happens. Those are some things you go through when they're balanced. Now I want to tell you about when it's too balanced, like too open. Like a balanced chakra is an open chakra. A blocked chakra is a closed chakra. Remember, these are energy centers. Okay? So what happens when you have it too open? You have the need to be right. Like you always, them people who always got to be right, they got too much energy resonating in their solar plexus chakra. Those people who just want to be correct all the time. And then you'll be, next is self-centered. I'm pretty sure y'all can name some people that's self-centered. Then we have too competitive. That's funny, because I know a couple people that's too competitive. Like, and I'm fine with being competitive. Like that's especially when I'm competitive in music though, and certain sports like boxing. Yeah, we can box. We can throw on some gloves and box, and nigga. Like ain't nothing to it. I love fighting. I'm very competitive in fighting, swimming, basketball, football, and music. Oh, and drawing. But I ain't overly competitive. You know what I'm saying? I'll accept my loss. Then we have feeling no trust, right, in others. Feeling no trust in others. How many of us have trust issues? Too much. It's too much of us to have trust issues. We give it too much energy to the solar plexus chakra. All right, and then last but not least, we have taking on too much responsibility and being conceited. I think I have, people will call me conceited because I think highly of myself, but that's not me being conceited. That's me knowing what really is. And then we have taking on too much responsibility. It's a lot of people that take on responsibility, but taking on too much responsibility, hell, we have people that's not responsible enough, but taking on too much responsibility, you're overworking yourself. You're becoming overproductive, and that's bad for the solar plexus chakra. You see what I'm saying? These things go hand in hand with each other, you guys. This ain't no time to be guessing about shit and like worrying about the wrong shit. Like when I tell y'all it's time to get in tune, it's time to get in tune. It's time for you guys to stop sitting here worrying about shit that don't have nothing to do with your spiritual growth. It's called learning and living and letting go. The 3 L's, learning, living, and letting go. So I think we need to start working on these things, you guys. It ain't no thinking about it. I know we need to start working on this stuff because it's imperative. I'm tired of telling you guys this. It's imperative that we work on these chakras, work on opening these chakras. And not only opening the chakras, but balancing out the chakras also. Like, that's very important. Like, you can't just sit here and, like, work on one chakra and be like, yeah, I'm good. No! It's a whole system. That's like you making a sandwich and you only eating half of the sandwich on one side of the bread, and you still got the other half on this side of the bread, but you eat this side. That's what it's like, focusing on one chakra at a time, and that's it, calling it quits. You're incomplete. But the solar plexus chakra deals with self-esteem. So your self-esteem issues, if they need work, I suggest you to do some of the things I named. Meditation, get out in the sun more, be around a fire, okay? Be around the elements. The elements are very, very good for us. We created them. Earth, water, air, fire. As above, so below, you guys. But that's all I wanted to go over today. You know, the basics of the solar plexus chakra. Okay? Manipura. So,
celebrities can't get enough of Bianca's bespoke skincare line. She has 147 million followers. How do we monetize?
Muladhara,
Social media associate
Havarastana,
we should repost this. Do we need a hashtag? Indeed can help her hire great
and Manipura.
I need Indeed.
Root, sacral, solar plexus. Alright? Y'all gonna know these names. Y'all gonna become familiar with all of these names and what to call them, and the mantras associated, and the hand mudras. I need to, and after I go over these chakras, I'm gonna go over the hand mudras in one video, and then after that, I'm gonna explain to you guys some other things. I don't want to put too much out there, you know, but this has been another episode of The Untold Truth 369, and I'm your host, ChiicoDank. Peace and love to everything vibing high, you guys. I love you. The Untold Truth 369.